the options cost $1,200 at the time.
That was a lot of money.
We're talking about back in 1968.
To another episode. Beautiful day here in Miami. You can see the marina behind us, busy boat activity.
Yes.
But we are in not a boat. Special car like always. I'm Gaston Rossato.
And I'm Renzo Rossato. This is episode 11 of season 6. And we have today a 1968, the first year of this body line for the C3 Corvette. Very exciting car.
Well, like in typical, our channel fashion.
Yes.
Not your average Corvette, guys. We're talking about a Z71 big block, tri-powered, matching number, fully restored,
award-winning.
The list goes on. You got to stick around to watch and learn more. But before we continue on to this drive, please hit that subscribe button.
Let's get this going. And I know what you're thinking. You guys done the C3 before. Back in season 4, episode 5, you are right. But this car deserves a spot on our channel.
Right.
Totally untamed. I'm totally untamed.
What a gorgeous day, huh?
Gorgeous day, perfect car for what we're doing right now. Dropping the top and cruising. It's a great feeling. There's something so iconic about the Corvette. It's a car that almost everyone loves, really. Whether you like it or not, it's something that you can appreciate at least.
100%.
And this car is really something special. And the fact is, the more time I've spent with this car, the more I've learned about this car, I've gotten to grow that appreciation. So I'm really enjoying this right now.
I just love the body lines of the C3.
Very classy, very classy. I think it's very European too, believe it or not. The design is very European.
Maybe that's why I like it so much.
Good to be back at the barn. What an incredible drive. I gotta say, I love this car. I also have to admit, I wasn't very familiar with Corvette bronze. I think it's a spectacular color.
Oh, that color.
I hope it's picking up on the camera because this color is this copper, bronze, orangey. It's just so period and emblematic of what cars were in this era.
I know, it's beautiful. When I first saw it, I even asked you, hey, is this car is that original color? Because it's amazing.
Paint code 992.
So let's take a look at this car, because this car is highly optioned out. So much so that the options cost $1,200 at the time. Check this out, look how cool this is. The original window sticker laminated to protect it from further getting worse in the conditions it is in. But how awesome is that?
That was a lot of money.
We're talking about back in 1968, okay? So this is the first year of this body style, which I'm completely in love with.
Yeah. Not only that, I want to mention before we move on really quick.
Right.
It's also serial number 2007, a very, very low production car. In fact, I think it was October 17, 1967 when this car was produced.
Wow.
Because
so it's very early production.
Very early production. This car has a little bit of history of being the 007 car.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. I
like
like that.
That is very cool. I think we should focus first on what's powering this car, right? I think that's the most important thing.
The heart of the beast.
Exactly.
A big option.
The 420.
There's a little over $400 in options. If you wanted the big block, 427 versus the 327.
Right.
Plus the Tri-Power. That means 3 different carburetors on the car, giving us a whopping 435 horsepower back in 1968. I mean, even today, if our car had that, it would be promoted as a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
That's amazing power.
So a $400 option to get that engine in there. Crazy. And to think that the car base price was $4,400, that gives you a little bit of perspective as to why that $1,200 option is a lot.
I mean, I wish I could have bought this car brand new. We're talking about $5,600 and change, brand new, and it was fully loaded. Like Renzo just mentioned, we're talking about the leather trim, the 4-speed manual, the convertible top, poly traction, telescopic steering, power windows, tinted glass. I mean,
FM, AM radio.
FM, AM radio, and they had what it called the off-road exhaust. I'm not 100% sure what that was, but it was an option.
Maybe somebody that's watching this video that's more of a Corvette expert than we are can explain to us what that off-road exhaust exactly means.
Yeah.
Cool little features and little things about the car that I was told is, for example, the way you open this door. You're not gonna find any Corvette past 1968 that has this.
Well, no, the door handle is actually unique only to the 68.
Right, it's only to the 68.
Right.
You're not gonna find anything past 68 where you have to do both the pull down and the press.
There's a lot of quirky features on the 68. So people might love it or hate it, but the fact is this is a Concours professionally restored
Yes, it is.
show car, guys. This is the best of the best. NCRA, 2 top flight awards, both regional and national.
That's right.
The car's been completely authenticated to be a matching numbers and proper Corvette, or it wouldn't have that NCRA stamp of approval.
NCRA is the national...
NCRS, sorry.
NCRS, right. It's NCRS is the National Corvette Restorers Society. So it's you know, a society of Corvette lovers and enthusiasts that are experts. And so for that to win not just the national, but also the regional award, you know this car is done right.
You know it's proper. It has a stamp of approval, plus it's had more documentation, just proving its legitimacy.
Right, which you'll see here.
Which is, you know, a very big deal in the Corvette world. So we're lucky to have it here. We want to remind you folks, the car is available for sale. The link for the ad and a full over 100 photo gallery will be included in that link. So feel free to reach out.
That's right. All right, guys, I think this wraps up this week's video. I'm glad we were able to enjoy this car on such a beautiful day in sunny Miami. And I hope you guys enjoyed those scenes. I cannot wait to see them, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Till next week, I'm Gaston Rossato.
And I'm Rossato. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you guys next week. Peace out.
Yeah!